So what's happening? Hope your day is going well. Peak Performance Labs thermonuclear review. If you're new to the channel, my name is David. This is a mission to muscle. And besides recovery, nutrition, training, and sleep, we have supplements on our mission to muscle. And I'm here to review them for you guys. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back for more. Today we're going to review Peak Performance Labs thermonuclear. Peak Performance Labs is a quality company. Everything I've tried by them is really very quality ingredients, very quality products that they put out. I've tried their nuclear pre, their nuclear pump, and their nuclear power, and all hitters. I've got reviews on them. I'll put cards up on the top if you want to check them out. I also have their Cellflow 6 to review and their Neuro PE that I'm reviewing. But we're focusing on this today. Thermonuclear. This is, to me, more than a fat burner. It says increased fat loss, thermogenesis, metabolism, performance, energy levels, and insulin sensitivity. And with this ingredient profile, this is also going to spare muscle. For those that want to recomp and spare muscle as they're losing weight, this is going to help. Well, these fat burners are not going to make you, they're not magic pills. So you have to have your diet, nutrition, and training, of course, your sleep and everything in check in order for these to work. But this one's going to help a lot as far as recomping, sparing muscle, losing weight, glucose control, stuff like that. Because it's got two patented ingredients in here. You've got INNOSLIM at 250 milligrams, which is going to force the body to use carbohydrates and fats as energy when it's in demand instead of amino acids. Then it's got Cocabuterol here, which spikes mTOR, which is muscle sparing, muscle building, so to speak. So we're going to jump right into this. This is a 2-capsule, 1-capsule dose. 2 capsules are 30 servings in the supplement facts. I took this 4 times, 2 capsules each time. And you can take this either way. You can take 2 capsules before training, or you can separate it 1 and 1. This is a 250 milligram dose of caffeine. Not a lot of stems in this. So I'll let you guys know how this hits, because there's a few of them out there that hit with low caffeine really nice, like NCN Synergy. I'll let you guys know the effects on this and how this thing hits. And you can take this either way. 2 capsules will give you 250 milligrams of caffeine before training in the morning to wake you up, to get you going, or you can take this 1 and 1 depending on your regimen. So getting right in the ingredient profile, we have INNOSLIM, 250 milligrams. So this is an ingredient that blocks the absorption of calories in the gut, and in turn, the calories or the fats and the carbohydrates that are absorbed in the gut and end up in your system are then forced into the fat tissue and the fat cells, releasing adiponectin, which is a master hormone in the body for glucose control and fat metabolism and energy producing, because this hormone is a key that actually goes into every freaking cell in your body, the billions, the millions, the trillions, and is a key that goes into the cell, unlocks AMPK, which is a master fire powerhouse to actually jumpstart energy production within the cell. So a very good ingredient. And by doing all this, as far as forcing the body to use carbohydrates and fats as energy, it's going to spare amino acids. So it's going to help with that muscle sparing effect I was talking about. Then we got caffeine anhydrous, 250 milligrams. Then we got bitter orange extract, 150 milligrams. This is mostly P-synephrine, but it's also got octopamine and limonene in it. And limonene is an anti-inflammatory. Synephrine and octopamine are beta receptor antagonists. So this is going to antagonize the beta cell in the fat cell and force it to release fat, in turn produce adrenaline. And octopamine also spikes noradrenaline, dopamine, serotonin, and helps with insulin secretion for insulin sensitivity. So great that they put this extract in here instead of just synephrine. It's just a good choice pretty much here. Then we got Cocabuterol at 100 milligrams. This is a fantastic ingredient. This is theobromine on steroids, in my opinion. This thing does it all. This is a fantastic recomping ingredient. This does muscle sparing, muscle building. It does blood flow. It's a bronchodilator. It helps with fat loss. It's a diuretic. It helps with insulin sensitivity. So this not only has theobromine in it, but a few other alkaloids. And the way it does all this, plain and simple, is it increases CAMP levels and mTOR levels in the body. So fantastic ingredient, like I said. PARADOXINE, 100 milligrams. This is our low temp fat metabolizer. So what this does is this creates a, when the body is under real super low temperatures, like if you're in the mountains and you're in Alaska and you're up at the top and your body's trying to survive, it creates a low temperature metabolism that happens where it takes white fat, the fat that is your basic storage fat, and turns it into brown fat which is the energy producing fat. So the body is able to break down and use brown fat as energy. So this will actually promote that process to enhance weight loss. And then we got methyl tyramine, 100 milligrams. This is a great ingredient. I like this because this is an alpha 2 receptor agonist. So just like the beta receptor antagonists, it's going to cause the alpha receptor to release instead of store fat in the fat cell, in turn produce energy. And this also has some noradrenaline type effects to it as well for cognitive function, focus, and energy. Then we have GBBGO, 50 milligrams. So GBB is a carnitine increaser. So our body takes GBB and turns it into carnitine. And that's actually a natural process. That's how our body produces carnitine in the body, and it keeps the levels kind of, GBB and carnitine right here. It's always trying to keep them right there. So we're throwing more GBB in the body to produce more carnitine before training and throughout the day to increase the buildup of the carnitine shuttle. So when fats are broken down from the fat cells, they enter the bloodstream and they're shuttled. They hop on a shuttle, the carnitine shuttle, into the cell. And if the cell is primed with, INNOSLIM, or it's actually primed to actually start, burning calories, then when that fat enters the cell, it's going to be used up as energy. You're going to burn fat, and then you're going to fly through your freaking workout and crush it. So this increases the carnitine shuttle to allow that delivery. And just where we're sitting here talking about it, this is not just one cell. We got billions of cells in our body. So the carnitine shuttle is it's all over the place. All this cell activity is all over the place pretty much. Then we have BIOPERINE at 5 milligrams. This is to bring it all together ingredient in the digestion, so everything metabolizes well. So, peak performance, labs, thermonuclear, how did it do? So you're going to take the 2 pills on this. If you take 2 pills, so I didn't do 1 pill, so I can't tell you how it did, but you take 2 pills on this thing kicks in within about 20 minutes. And this is a nice, surprising kick at 250 milligrams. So this provides, when this kicks in 20 minutes, you got energy and you got focus, boom. And it builds for the next, I'd say for the next 20 minutes. At 40 minutes in, you're pretty much there. You're dialed in with this focus that is super crisp and clear, almost nootropic bubble. I mean, seriously, because this creates a fantastic flow state. So you are just on point and dialed in. This is the dialed in concentration and focus that is just a couple notches down to nootropic bubble, because you get so focused that you can actually literally forget what's going on around you, but you're just productive. This is a very productive, motivated, focus type setup here. So you will have no problem dialing in, entering that flow state to get done with your training, to, if you're going to use this for weights, you're going to dial into the mind-muscle connection, and you're going to be so just focused. I was shocked. I was shocked on the focus. That's why I'm talking about that. And the energy here is like a daily driver type energy at 250 milligrams. But when the focus kind of couples into it, it all increases. It's almost stim junkie-ish, but it's not crazy. So I got no increased heart rate. It's not running around like a chicken with your head cut off. And the energy to me is not just physical energy, but it's really easy to move, because the energy and focus provides a mental motivated and positive type feeling throughout. So it's not you don't get any euphoric feelings on this, but you get a really good sense of well-being and productivity and positivity on this thing, and it just moves you. So it moves you really, really good. Fantastic ingredient. You're going to sweat. You're going to sweat a lot on this. This is 50 milligrams of GBB, but hey, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to lose water and trying to lose weight. I'd say the 4th time I took this, and we were taking my shirt off, and I was peeling my shirt off. And I was like, damn, this cuts. And that's just because I lost so much water during the training session. So make sure you hydrate on these type of fat burners as well. When else can I talk about this? We talked about the focus. We talked about the energy. We talked about the sweating. I didn't take this long enough to do a run on fat loss, because, this is all a process. You got to be in a caloric deficit, and it's a process. So don't expect to take any kind of magic pill. It's going to make you lose weight right off the bat. So, but this is going to help. It's going to help with muscle sparing. It's going to definitely help with appetite suppressant. So this does have a small appetite suppressant to it. It's not extreme, which is nice, but it does damper the appetite down. And I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below. If you didn't already, like the video for me. It helps the channel. I really appreciate it. Other than that, I'm going to get on with my day. I'm just going over my head if I covered everything here. I'm pretty sure I did. But I'm going to get on with my day. You guys have a fantastic day yourself. Once again, Peak Performance Labs Thermonuclear Review. We'll see you guys next time on the channel.